Hello, good morning. At least it's morning where I'm located. At least that's what it's supposed to be, I guess. But you know how things go around here. It's all relative for the most part. Oh, Lord, dogs. They do things at the most inconvenient times sometimes. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you doing? And, I do poetry here on this channel. And if that's what you like, you're at the right place. Sometimes mine, but most of the time. Hey, Joe. Most of the time it's the people's, and I take it and I turn it into music using AI. And on days like this, what I do is we do a retrospective, sort of. At least that's what we're doing this morning. So, yes, I've got 12 songs. Hey, Jim. Hey, Joe. From 12 tracks made from 12 poems from a bunch of poets. Do I got any here? Got everything from Henry Timrod and Sexton, E.E. Cummings, Dorothy Parker. It's mainly a heavier show, so yeah. Let's see what it looks like here. Bring it up here. If you like that, we'll get to the likes and dislikes and all that stuff later, because oh no, not there. There, you know. All right, let's see what this looks like here. Yes, I'm being all boring today. All right. It looks like, oh no. All right. Let's just start with this one. E. Cummings, A Pretty Day.
A prettier day is here and away to flower an hour in all. Oh yes, to flower until so blithe, a doer, a wooer, some limber and lithe, some very fine mower, a tall, some Jerry so very, and Nellie and Fan, some handsomest Harry, and Sally and Nan. They tremble and cower, so pale. For Betty was born to never say nay, but Lucy could learn, and Lily could pray, and fewer were shyer than Doll.
I love the feel of that one too. I was going to play that one. I was actually wanting to play that one last. So, oh well, I'll play it first. Because, E. E. Cummings. Yes. All right. For all the, well, two of you that are left. Okay. This is a heavy one, if I'm not mistaken. Braggart by Dorothy Parker.
The days will rally breathing the crazy tarantelle, and you must go on breathing, but I'll be safe in hell. Like January weather, the years will bite and smart, and pull your bones together to wrap your shattering heart. The pretty stuff you're made of will crack and crease and dry. The thing you are afraid of will look from every eye. You will go faltering after the bright imperious line, and split your throat on laughter and burn your eyes with brine. You will be frail and musty with peering furtive head, whilst I am young and lusty among the roaring dead. You will be frail and musty with peering furtive head, whilst I am young and lusty among the roaring dead.
Yeah, that definitely did wake it up. That is a total opposite of what the first one was. Well, let's keep on playing then. Our next one is A Twilight, Bliss William Carmen. This is from back in June. Yay. Wow. If only. Oh, so many jokes, mostly at my own expense. All right, that was a Twilight. Okay, here is a bouquet. Okay, it's a bouquet. Tim Henry Timrod, and I'm gonna go check on my dog.
Take first a cowslip, then an asphodel, a bridal rose, some snowy orange flowers, a lily next, and by its spotless bell, place the bright iris, darling of the showers, set gold nasturtiums, elder blooms between, and heartsease to the orchies marry sweetly. Then with red pinks and slips of evergreen, you will possess all folded up discreetly in one bouquet that none but you may know. The name I love beyond all names below. In one bouquet that none but you may know. The name I love beyond all names below.
Um, you said that while I was outside chasing down George, so I'm assuming you liked what you heard. And good morning, Hals. How's it going? How you doing? All righty, let's go ahead and continue on the continuing on. Oh, this is our Insexton one for today. Make sure that's it here. Yes, the kiss. This one's heavy. Let's just play it.
My mouth blooms like a cut My nerves are turned on. I hear them like musical instruments where there was silence. The drums, the strings are incurably playing. You did this, pure genius at work, darling. The composer has stepped into fire. The drums, strings are incurably playing. You this pure genius at work, dark. The composer has stepped into fire.
See, I love that galloping rhythm. Yeah, it makes me want to play the drums, and I don't have a no. Uh, Usually, I give my condolences for that. I don't know. You got a poem in mind? Uh, and that's kind of short notice too. I don't know. Yeah, usually when people get married, I give them my condolences in a tongue-in-cheek manner. I hope they make it, and if they don't, then I hope they get out before it's too late. Yeah, and do it. Yeah. All right. Hold on one second. Uh, Hold on one second. Let me look here. And look here. I might have something because remember back on Valentine's Day, I did a anti-love one because love stinks in here. No, that's March. That's not fucking. There. Let's see what we did on February 14th. Let's see here. Huh. Some sonnets? Huh. I don't know. They don't sound. I don't know. I wish I would have. How about a drinking song? Well, we have our one, a pirate. Oh, that's about a guy, or a private. That's about a guy. Uh, oh, a guy drinking alone in the moonlight. No. All right. Or we got this one, Rural Reflections by Anne Rich.
This is the grass your feet are planted on. You paint it orange or you sing it green, but you have never found a way to make it grow what you mean. A cloud can be whatever you intend, ostrich or leaning tower or staring eye, but you have never found a cloud sufficient to express the sky. Get out there with your splendid expertise. Raymond cuts, the meadow does does not less in human nature says. In human patience, a true success. Human impatience trips you as you run. Stand still and you must lie. It is the grass that cuts the mower down. It is how that swallows up the sky. Get out there with your splendid expertise. Raymond who cuts the meadow does not less in human nature says. In human patience is true success. Human impatience trips you and still you must lie. It is the grass that cuts the mower down. It is the cloud that swallows up the sky.
Good evening, Netmaster. How's it going, kiddo? And how you doing, Matt? Nice of y'all to join us. We're just going through some old tracks, and I'm racking my brain to figure out something I might be able to send to No Face for his brother's wedding. Don't know. I'm kind of these marriages are good ideas, maybe. I don't know. I hope they're happy. I hope they make it. You know, some people were meant for that shit, and some people weren't. I'm one of those people that weren't. All right. This is Sea Fever, John Masefield.
I must go down to the seas again, to the lonely sea and the sky. And all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by. And the wheels kick and the wind song and the white sail shaking and a gray mist on the sea face and a gray dawn breaking. I must go down to the seas again, for the call of the running tide is a wild call and a clear call that may not be I must go down to the seas again, to the vagrant gypsy life, to the gull's way and the whale's way, where the wind's like a whetted knife. And all I ask is a merry yarn from a laughing fellow rover, and quiet sleep and a sweet dream when the long trick's over.
Cool. Well, so what are y'all thinking? It never sounds right. Like I said, I hope they make it. Oh, I tried marriage once. It failed. I shouldn't have married her. I kind of knew it right when I did it, so bully on me. And of course, I paid the price. Believe me, I paid a huge price for marrying that woman. Not only materially, emotionally, spiritually, just all those leaves you can pay when you probably shouldn't. All right, this is Oliver Wendell Holmes, Departed Days.
Yesterday parted, cherished days, could memories hand restore your morning light, your evening rays, from time's gray urn one more? Then might this restless heart be still, this straining eye might close, and hope her fainting pinions fold, while the fair phantoms rose. But like a child in ocean's arms, we strive against the stream, each moment farther from the shore, where life's young fountains gleam. Each moment fain to wave the fields, and wider rose the sea. The mist grows dark, the sun goes down, day breaks, and where are we?
Yeah, sort of same here. I like being able to walk around in my house in whatever state I want and not have to worry. Yeah, well, like I said, she and I weren't compatible, and I'm kind of a one and done kind of person. So yeah, if someone was to come along and just wanted to, you know, pal around, and live together for the rest of life, then great. Oh, hey Matrix, how are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? Okay, what else? What did I want to hear? Yeah, well, yeah, better off South Guy. Yep, I'm pretty much was one of those poor saps that's probably mostly meant to be alone. Uh, yep, I am a poor sap though. Was departed days. Ooh, Salmon Brook, Henry David Thoreau.
La 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 la. Chook, Penachuk, yes, sweet waters of my brain. When shall I look or cast the hook in your waves again? Silver eels, wooden creels, these the baits that still allure, and fly that floated by, may they still endure. Silver eels, wooden creels, these the baits that still allure, and dragonfly that floated by, may they still endure.
That's why I like going back through these and doing retrospectives and stuff like that. Yes, we're all hanging in there because you get to hear cool shit like that. It's like I forgot that that was cool. Cool goodies. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Let's see here. And as always, a gourmet feeding, huh? Yeah. Old sap turns into amber. Maybe you'll trap a bug. There's some jokes there. Uh-huh. Who knows? Right, we got a couple more, and then I'll at least on this list. Wow, we got 20 minutes left, and not 20 minutes worth of song. So this is someone named Edward Thomas Interval.
Gone the wild day, a wilder night. Coming makes way for brief twilight, where the fur-soaked road mounts and is lost in the high beech wood. It shines almost. The beaches saw me red, breathing deep of wind from the west. The wood is black with a misty steam. Above the cloud pack breaks for one gleam, but the woodman's caught by the ivy trees, awakens not to light or breeze. It smokes aloft, unwavering. It hunches soft under storm's wing. It has no care for gleam or gloom. It stays there while I shall roam. I forget the hill of trees, the gleam, the wet, this roaring peace.
Yes, quite lovely. My uncle, Lord rest his soul, been gone over 20 years. I don't think I ever saw the man drink water. Coffee, 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 coffee and cigarettes. He smoked one fucking cigarette right after the other and just drank pot upon pot upon pot of coffee. He died of lung cancer. Yeah. Yeah, that actually was a little crackly song. It was. I think so. I think it was. Yeah. Oh, like I said, I need to get a new sound bar too, but uh, also my backwards internet might be messing up, so kind of adds to the charm though. If anything, all right, I think this is a heavy one. Yes, it is. Maybe Alfred Lord Tennyson, "Beautiful City."
Beautiful city, the center and crater of European confusion. Oh, you with your passion shriek for the rights of an equal humanity. Your revolution has proven, but evolution rolled again back on itself in the tides of a civic insanity. Back on itself in the tides of a civic insanity.
It might be my backwoods internet. There for a while, I was having a low bars on my little thingy here. Congratulations, it's not easy quitting. Even if you went to 6% nicotine, yeah, I know what it's like. I've been a slave to nicotine since I was like 5. I have not had any since I think January, July 6th of last year. So yeah, it's been a little while. Like I said, hopefully it adds to the charm. uh, oh, I have to get back. That's a great freaking track though. Yeah, he is raging. Oh, Alfred. Alfred. Why would you name it Alfred? Well, my mom did name my brother Alfred. So yeah. All right, that was beautiful CD. Now this is You Will Hear Thunder. Anna something or other. Akamatova. Akamatova. Anna Akamatova.
You will hear thunder and remember me and think she wanted to storm the rim. I will be the color of hot crimson, and your heart, as it was then, will be on fire. That day in Moscow, it will all come true. When for the last I take my leave and haste to the heights that I have longed for, leaving my shadow still to be with you. That day in Moscow, it will all come true. When for the last time I take my leave into the heights that I have longed for,
Go ahead. If any of y'all got it out there, yeah, I know Joe's a mod. If Irish is still in here, she's a mod. So, yeah. How is that going, by the way? Oh, good. I gave it. I wish I could have given more, but yeah, you know how it is. And yeah, but every little bit helps. And like I said, I was helped by the community. I wouldn't be going to school right now if the community hadn't helped me get a car. So we gotta take care of each other because they're not going to take care of us. All right, that was the end of that portion of the show, and I'm going to play a little funk for the way out. So that means, my friends, everything we do here, I just got to remind you. Oh, shit, wrong button. Hold on one second. Oh, hold on one minute. Come on. I don't need you there. Just want to copy the link. Copy the link. All right. No need to thank me, man. Like I said, but you are welcome. There it is. Anybody out there can help. You guys on the replay. As you know, my audience is limited, so but we try to help each other. Hey, Style. Yes, I'm gonna play one more for the road. So if you can help, if anybody out there can help our friend No Face get and his keys, every little bit helps. But like I say, everything on my doing here, public domain and all that stuff. But more importantly, y'all go out and have an awesome day. I'm going to class. I only got 2 today. Today's a writing day too. So yep. All right. Speaking of writing and using words, Cecil Chit. Franny Choi. We not saying Franny Choi. We used our word.
knows what words we had, what words we had. We kneeled and kneeled, we knelt and wept. We wrung the wet, the sweat. We racked our lips, we rang for words to ward off sleep, to warn ourselves, to warn. The earth we mounded, wound our vows until it fit and fits the earth we mounded, roused and rocked, we hard, we on and tried, we all and tried to fix a fix. We facted, felt the fact and fan-fed anthems, hammered, felt the words were stagnate, snapping half in heat. The way the map, what words we'd hoarded, halved and holy chorus. Meanwhile, tide still tied and we still watch for sounds to mark and mark. Still watch to mark and mark.
Mm. That's the whole point. All right, my friends. Have a groovy day. I'll see y'all in the chats later. Cause yeah, and then I've been to those airports. Yes, that is late. Be sure you don't run to the wrong people. You know what I mean? But yeah. All right. Oh, wow. All right. Yeah, I got to get off here. I got to go to school. Class time. I'll see y'all Monday morning, definitely. Yeah, traffic is light during that time of day. But everybody have a good day. Um, I'll probably, no, I don't know. I got work to do this weekend. So, yes, work I've been putting off. I got to finish. Whew. Whew. Poor, yeah, we're not even going to go there. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. And yeah, usually I say something or other, but no. Bye.